This is Londonderry graveyard, just not far from Altnagelvin, outside Londonderry. In this old ancient graveyard, amongst the people who are laid to rest here, there are two folks who took part in the Siege of Derry. So here, the first of the two very prominent graves in this is the Mitchelburne, and it says, "Here lieth the body of Colonel John Mitchelburne, grandson to Sir Richard Mitchelburne of Broadhurst and Stanmore in the county of Sussex, a valiant soldier, faithful, pious and charitable. Expecting the resurrection of the just, he was the governor and commander-in-chief at the late memorable Siege of Londonderry in 1689. In defence of the Protestant interest in the first year of the reign of King William of blessed memory, he had many thanks from the King for that eminent service, and deceased the first day of October in the year of our Lord 1721, in the 76th year of his age." There's also a lot of script on the other side. Renovated by the officers and members of Glendermot, LOL 1688, and it was renovated in 1907, and then later again in 1929, and again it says renovated by the Mitchelburne Club in the year 2000. So it's been renovated 3 times. The other very striking member who was prominent at the Siege of Derry is over here. So at the fine Murray plot here, I've really mentioned what it says in some of the on the headstone, but there's a lot of inscription on 4 sides. So just to summarise: James Murray of Cluny, lineal descendant of Colonel Adam Murray, and the last in the line of the Irish branch of the ancient house of Fallahill, etc. And then round here, this was erected by the officers and members of Glendermot, No Surrender Ultra LOL number 1688 in May 1907. And then the names of the office holders then. And this side, in memory of Colonel Adam Murray of Ling in this county, who during the ever venerable Siege of Derry, and it says AD 1688. So in other words, he served, Colonel Murray did. And then the final of the 4 inscriptions, also the remains of Adam Murray, MD, medical doctor, Honourable East India Company Service, eldest son of Major Thomas Murray, 18th Royal Irish Regiment, who died 6th March 1861, aged 68 years. So again, this very finely renovated and very striking Murray headstone here in Glendermot graveyard, not far from Altnagelvin. Mitchelburne was of English background, and partly as a result of the siege he was left heavily in debt and ended up in prison for a time. It's believed that during his imprisonment he began to write the play Ireland Preserved, or The Siege of Londonderry, tragicomedy. In it, Mitchelburne employed the use of Scots vocabulary to give authenticity to the speech of the Ulster Scots who took part in the siege. Murray's origins can be traced to near Selkirk in the Borders region of Scotland. A memorial stone in Selkirk Old Kirk Cemetery bears the inscription "To the memory of Colonel Adam Murray," in brackets, "a staunch Presbyterian," close brackets. Commemorated in the same monument as Murray in Glendermot was James Murray of Cluny, who died 1871, a lineal descendant of Colonel Adam Murray and the last in the male line Irish branch of the ancient houses of Fallahill and Philiphaugh in Scotland.